Back at it, week 6, Burnsy. Week 7. What am I saying?
7. Time goes by when you're having fun.
And we're having fun. You can't beat that. Central State A Conference football on sjr.com. I guess we could call it 2 big ones. 2 weeks ago, we had the big ones where the undefeateds were playing each other, and the 4 other teams played. And now we've got the second side of that one, and that's SHG goes to Taylorville to play. We know what can happen when SHG goes to Taylorville.
Yeah, but you know what? Lincoln's win over Glenwood kind of took the spin off a couple of games. It kind of added.
What about Jacksonville's win over Taylorville?
Yeah, things have looked a little different now. Now you're looking at Springfield and Glenwood, where a couple of weeks ago you think, well, it's going to be a fight for Springfield. Now people are thinking, Springfield can win this game.
Yeah. Glenwood may not survive.
You're looking at Taylorville now hosting Griffin, and you're thinking, well, hope they do the best they can, since Jacksonville put 42 on them last week. So, you know, that Lincoln kind of sent some people in different directions. And if you play in the numbers game with Lincoln, they can still make the playoffs.
Lincoln can still make the playoffs. 3 games to go, and they've got 2 wins. And boy, they'd like to have that Mount Zion game back.
Oh yeah, that one's going to bite them. You know, you got to wonder if they don't make it, how much Jared Shainer's going to think, you know, I'm up, what was it, 28-7 at halftime, and let it get away. But that was then, this is now.
Taylorville, SHG, what do you see there? Taylorville, Semplkamp can throw it, didn't have a lot of luck at Jacksonville. Could it be ugly?
Again, yeah, now it could be. I just think SHG is so confident.
Do you have Taylorville looking past Jacksonville to SHG? Can that be a factor?
No, I never understood that. I never understood how you look past somebody to play somebody else. No. I just think SHG is very, very good. And you know, there's a side of me that wants to see SHG win, that wants to see Springfield High win, simply because I think it'd be fun next week to have a big city conference showdown at Memorial Stadium. That'd be fun. So the impartiality is going a little bit out the window. I'd like to see Griffin and Springfield both win this weekend, just purely selfish purposes, so we can have some fun next week.
Glenwood and Springfield High is also Friday night, and that's at Memorial Stadium. Glenwood is having a heck of a lot of trouble stopping the middle part, just stopping defensively in the middle. Their number 1 middle linebacker is out. Their number 2 middle linebacker is out. The number 3 middle linebacker got a high ankle sprain last week. What do?
Got to find somebody to play middle linebacker.
Thank you. Very good.
That's a free one from me to you folks. Yeah, that's their key. I mean, obviously their defense centers around the middle linebacker, and they've had some problems with Jake Ingo first started getting hurt, and it's just kind of trickled down from there. So the key there is to find somebody to plug in there and just get it done. But
I hope Jake's careful on the side. He's always on the sidelines with his crutches.
Noticed that. Wait for him to get waylaid over there. That's all he needs. But
yeah,
I think Glenwood's spinning a little bit. I think it's going to take an effort for them to play a Springfield team that one is undefeated and one is getting more and more confident every week.
Speaking of confidence, Lanphier goes to Lincoln, and Lincoln is at home against a winless team. Boy, that Lincoln is a force now. I've said all year I like their players.
Lincoln's always been a force. It's just they got off to the bad start. They gave away that game to Mount Zion, and Jared Shaner will tell you he gave it away. Lanphier, I knew it would be a rough season. I didn't think it'd be this rough. Tell you the truth, you got to look a week ahead and think their game against Southeast is going to be meaningful in a completely different way.
That's the big rivalry in town right now anyway, Southeast and Lanphier. The final game this week, though, Jacksonville and Southeast. Jacksonville on a little bit of a roll now. And don't look now, but Blake Schnitker's leading passer in the Central State A Conference.
Put 42 on
Taylorville.
On Taylorville. So, and Southeast, it got so bad for Southeast last week, they missed the spot of the ball. They lost 5 yards between the third and the fourth quarter. So
you know things aren't going your way when you lose 5 yards. You
got to figure Jeff Thomas is going to stay the course, and you're losing yardage on your own field. You haven't won a game this season. It's like I said, Southeast and Lanphier. It's gonna come down to something next week in a completely different way.
Something to look forward to in Week 8 on the Scouting Report. We're out of here.